Yo, what's up with my arrowheads? I want to welcome y'all to the Quivel. We're doing a reaction to Assemble, talking about the universe mode. I know they didn't do a lot in there, but I'm hoping they did somewhat of stuff in there, man. Like, I'm hoping they added, my thing is I'm hoping they added, because I know they probably didn't do that much to it, because they was focusing more on the My Rise and the career mode and my GMs that they didn't really focus. So I'm hoping when we get updates, when they do updates, I'm hoping that they put like small things in there. I'm hoping, man, that they put the Dusty Classic tournament in there in universe mode, so I don't have to go outside of it. I'm hoping that they put special referee, the casket match, and the gauntlet. I think it was gauntlet matches too. The gauntlet matches. Hoping they put that in there. Special referee. There's something I'm missing. There's the special referee, casket match. Oh, and the emblems match. Here we go.
Early impressions of the mode. I was lucky enough to get invited by 2K to go to their community day event and get hands-on with the game. So this is an early build of universe mode and everything that I noticed in it. So let's get started. For the menu, the layout, the overall aesthetics.
I do love the menu.
They did a good job of getting it a little bit more refresh, up to date, and it just looks a little bit cleaner and tighter.
Hopefully they fix like the rivalries and stuff. Like they added more. They said they added more cutscenes, so hopefully we get to see more cutscenes in the rivalry matches. And then, like, I hope they fix too, like in the rivalry matches. Like when you have rivalry matches, I'm hoping that they fix. I'm hoping that they fix. Like when you have rivalry matches, say if I like have a babyface Cody going up against a heel Roman, and I can pick like the different actions, and they can tell you like which is babyface, which is heel. Because I don't like picking like heel things and giving it to babyfaces and having them attack people. Like it don't make sense. And another thing they need to fix is like when you have rivalry matches and they put you up against like somebody in the rivalry matches, be able to let you pick like somebody on your team to go up against. So like say if like you're in a rivalry, Cody's in a rivalry with Roman Reigns, have like if they do like a rivalry where he attacks somebody, have like I can be able to pick Jey Uso or like Solo or The Rock to come attack Cody and then throw him in the ring so Roman can just finish him off. I'm hoping stuff like that is like that, like small details like that to make the universe mode so good.
3 save slots like you did last year for creating your universe, and you are able to go in and do full sandbox mode, or you can do superstar mode like last year. The main menu for universe mode is exactly the same as last year.
I love the layout too.
Is also laid out exactly the same too. When going in to edit your shows and editing your universe, you still have all of the show details like last year. When you want to be able to update the arenas, change the show details, you do everything like you did last year. The number of matches is listed the same. Match tables make a return, and we can go in and edit all the divisions like we did last year. This year with referees and selecting them for your show, you have all of the referees, the default ones. You have 7 brand new authentic WWE referees. You can select them for your shows. I was able to play with it, and yes, they are actually assigned to the respective show, which is a fix that they didn't have for last year. The options menu for universe mode, once again,
because I'm gonna be making, because I know, so they got that in the game. So because I want to make custom referees. I want to have custom referees for each brand, my brands I'm gonna have, because I think I'm gonna do 5 brands. I'm gonna do NXT on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is gonna be Women's Wednesday. Thursdays is gonna be Lucha Underground. Friday is gonna be Halloween Havoc, and then Saturday is gonna be Saturday Morning Slam. And I want to have like different people, and I'm gonna have custom characters for different brands. So like for Halloween Havoc, I'm gonna have like a scary character be the referee.
Exactly the same. And for rivalries, this is a disappointment for me. Rivalry slots are still 4 slots, and you are only going to be doing 1v1 and 2-on-2 rivalry. We're not getting multi-man rivalry actions. We're not going to be able to do factions in rivalries.
That is a disappointment.
One of the big disappointments for Universe for me. Setting up the rivalry is all exactly the same as 2K23, and one of the positives is that within the teams they have listed here, everything is very up to date with the latest teams and who's associated with who. Other than a few little minor tweaks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tweak some of them.
in the last couple of months on WWE programming.
Yeah.
Rivalry Actions makes its return this year. Free mode is back in the game so that you can just do the full sandbox experience.
What's that?
Pick all of the different cutscenes and rivalry actions you want to do from all of the categories. The action categories got a facelift this year, which I really do appreciate. It's way better aesthetically. It's laid out.
Nice.
It's easier to understand, and it's not all kind of jumbled together like it was last year.
Yes.
You're seeing more options in here, like 2K talked about, where you are going to have things like being able to do a cash-in as a rivalry action, and there are a lot of other ones. I didn't get enough time to be able to go through every single one. I'm sure the creators have full details on that, going through every single one of these things for the actions itself, but they have been spruced up. You will see action items that were in 2K23, and they've now added on to the whole library here and added in more actions for you to select. What's better this year has to do with the action items, categories, and how it is laid out here, where you can see Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, and you can see the actions listed, but you can see the intensity, all of the details for the rivalry, and the effects it will have on each other.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a little bit less.
I like that.
It's a little bit cleaner to look at it this way. I will say one issue I had with my playthrough, and again, this is an earlier build of the game, but I was trying to do the new Money in the Bank cash-in. I could not get it to work. I did every type of combination from low intensity to high intensity, switched up who had Money in the Bank.
Now I'm hoping with the Money in the Bank thing, like if I take out and I put in a different briefcase, hopefully I still get the same cutscenes and all that stuff. Cause like in 2K23 when I was trying to do that and I was trying to give Damian Priest his senior Money in the Bank title. I mean not a title. His Money in the Bank briefcase to replace it with the main one. It didn't let me do like the different actions. So I'm hoping that they fix that and I could do that.
The champions, all of it, and I could not get this Money in the Bank.
Oh, I love they broke this down now.
So my guess is early build, and I'll chalk it up as just a glitch with it. But I will say one of the positives here is that matchups in universe mode seem to make more sense this year. One of my big gripes with 2K22 and 23 when going through a rivalry is who would be substituted in the match. So having a rivalry between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, it would always put in and substitute out some other random superstar to then set up the cutscene. And I always felt it was wonky, and it never made sense who they
It didn't. Like, it wouldn't make sense because, like, why you having, like, Cody, like I said, as example, having Cody Rhodes face, like, Roman Reigns, but then have, like, Shinsuke interfere and be, like, the superstar. It should be, like, somebody from his faction. And if they're not in a faction, then I understand you pick a random person.
And it would happen way too often. This is all fixed. So you can see the example of Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. If you're going to set up an action item, depending on the match type and everything you pick, if I did an entrance distraction here, I can change out who the selected superstars are going to be.
Oh, so you can, they do a big breakdown. They tell you all of it. Nice. I love that. After Candice made her entrance in a one-on-one, Candice interfered with music on the stage and all that. Bro, I love that. So you tell me, so you can switch them?
To be in the match, and who the opponent is going to be. Likewise, if I was doing Gunther and Jey Uso, the AI will give you a default, but it's really nice to see that if I'm going to do a pre-match attack, they had a default with Otis in there, and this was the issue with last year's game of it just picking Otis for no reason. It will do that, however, now I have the control to go in, and I can select who I want to change the current matchup opponent in this, and it will still initiate the action and give you the cutscenes you want.
Nice.
So, more control, more authenticity
and
that is kind of a win here with
entrance.
It's small details like this, everybody. It's quality of life stuff and how smooth it is running.
Yeah, wait. What did I say? That replacement.
More control, more authenticity there, and that is kind of a win here with universe mode. It's small details.
Verdict replacement required not met. Hosting match opener. Ooh, bro, I can't wait.
Like this, everybody, it's quality of life stuff and how smooth it is running. This isn't a giant overhaul refresh of universe mode, unfortunately. But you're seeing some improvements in
like small details like this, experience.
And noted in like the press releases too, double title matches fully work in universe mode, which was a big problem last year. So yes, it totally works 100%. You also have all the brand new match types.
together.
We are better than ever.
Hulu and Disney Plus are better together in the Disney Bundle.
Yeah, no, I'm excited about that. That's so cool that it's like small details like that I like. That's what I'm hoping when they do the updates, they put in more stuff.
Are going to be added into universe mode, so this is definitely a plus.
Yeah.
Because you want to be able to have a special guest referee match on Raw, and you can do that for the main event. You could set it up in your match table how you like too, with all the new match types, and you can also do fun things like having a gauntlet match on Raw. It's refreshing.
Yes.
If we didn't have these new match types in here, like they weren't accessible, or simply we didn't get new match types, universe mode to me would feel extremely dull, and it would
I agree with that.
play exactly like 23.
Yep.
But the additions of the match types do keep things freshened up a little bit in here. This allows for a little bit more creativity, and it just makes it a little bit more fun when you're building out your universe. The other plus I will say, and we've seen this in the regular gameplay as well, when it comes to free cameras, spectating cameras. So in any match in universe mode, the full free roam camera totally works. And I like this, and I wanted to highlight this because I like the fact that I can go in and simulate.
Oh, so I can switch to. Oh my God, bro! Yeah, universe mode, bro. Yo, definitely gotta
running the camera however I want. Again, it's an added little detail in there. It does make it more fun and enjoyable to go in and just spectate some of these matches instead of feeling like you're going to simulate all the time, or you are just going to play through and you only got one camera option. So it adds a little bit more dynamic in there.
No, it does.
One thing I wish they would add, maybe this can be patched in, or it's going to be maybe something they would consider for 2K20.
I just remember with the match Matt Riddle, and it just popped in my head. The Fight Pit. That's what it was called. The Fight Pit.
25. But I wish that we had the ability to run a blank template for our universe mode setup. So when I
I see what he means.
Yes, we have Raw, NXT,
like the
SmackDown, and the PLEs.
Statistics and all that be just zero.
But I really would love the option to be able to hit default or blank template, and everything is at 0. So having no PLEs listed, no brands, no association, just completely blank. Even the statistics, I wish they would be able to do that and set that back to 0, so that you don't have any of that data in there, and it's not.
So you start. Okay, yeah,
just
that makes sense.
A blank template would be really good.
Yeah.
The other downside I will say too, I went through within the calendar, and Saturday shows, you can't make them PLEs. This I feel needs to get addressed when the game comes out, or before the game comes out, because WWE changes their PLE schedule.
Yeah.
And we see more PLEs on
Saturday. Yeah.
And universe mode is still showing as PLEs on Sundays.
That makes
You can't
sense.
set up Saturday as a PLE. You can only do major and minor shows and custom shows. That I feel shows how universe mode is still kind of behind, and it is out of date.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do a team WrestleMania on Saturday and Sunday.
No, that makes sense.
Set it up that way. And frankly, PLEs for WWE, they're running these things on Saturdays, and they have for a very long time. So I feel like this is a miss. Hopefully they could go in and maybe just patch this. And
that's what I was going to say.
That, hey,
they could patch
now
that.
We moved everything on the calendar. Saturdays and Sundays are going to be PLEs and custom shows, and you can do kind of whatever you want. More of that freedom. That's a small detail, but I think it's something that they should address. With the time I had with Universe,
no, I wouldn't mind that.
It's smooth. Simulating matches is fast. It doesn't really glitch out, other than like the one thing that I described with
the Money in the Bank.
All of the quality of life improvements you're seeing from regular gameplay, bringing that into universe mode is gonna keep it fresh. New cutscenes added in is a welcomed addition. I like the aesthetics, the layout, and how everything is
I do too.
set, but it is missing that next level piece.
Yeah.
Stuff that I think would bring the mode forward. I think it is missing the additional rivalries, being able to set up multi-man rivalries.
Yeah, like triple threats, fatal four-ways,
are missing. Those things I feel are things that 2K needs to look at.
I feel like them things you can patch in, small details like that. You can patch that. I feel like they can patch that stuff in, like small details like that. I feel like they can patch that in, like putting like the Saturdays, the PLE. Having like, I feel like that's what I'm hoping, like when we get these different packs and stuff, like hopefully we get like small stuff like that, because I feel like they can do that, put like small patches like that in the game.
Otherwise, I don't know what else we're going to be able to do with universe mode in terms of improvements and pushing it forward, because I feel like they are kind of at a point where it's maxed out for what they can do with the system. The other thing is promos. One big thing
yes,
we have was a story
promos.
designer, and no, we don't have any type of story designer this year. We don't have promos either. There are
because another thing is I was gonna say is that promos, yeah, they need to bring back promos because that does make it feel more authentic. Because if you're trying to basic off of WWE, you gotta have like the promos, the backstage promos, the interviews. And the contract signing, they need to bring that back too. Like having contract signing. Like I feel like it'd be cool to have like your character do like a contract signing, and then like you could have different actions. Like some you can just sign the contract, and then the person holds up the championship belt for like that. You could have it where an action where the character basically beats up the other character without a title belt. Like I feel like that stuff they can patch it in. Like it would be cool to have like that. And like since Pat McAfee in here, I'm hoping like that'll be cool too. Like to have like even the bump. Like I seen that in the trailer for the My Rise thing. To have like the bump and like Pat McAfee. Even like who else? Like even like the Miz's Miz TV. Who else got the Grayson Waller Effect show? Like it's cool to have like it'd be cool to have like things like that where you can go on their podcast on an episode of whatever brand you on and like talk, have your character talk and stuff, or have the characters talk to each other. If they feel like fighting, they fight. If they don't, they don't. Like stuff like that and make like Universe Mode like pop off like really good. I feel like that's what we're missing in like that.
Added cutscenes, but there are no options to select a promo during Universe Mode and substitute it out for a match. That I feel is a negative. I would like to be able to have some kind of promo option in there, menus, and being able to select the promo instead of a match, because promos are a massive part of WWE. My issue with Universe Mode as a whole is it's starting to feel a lot more of the same. I think Universe Mode, as the sandbox that it is awesome. Custom shows, create however you want to create, the freedom of it, adding in more cutscenes to give it a little bit more depth, but it's missing that piece to move the mode forward in bigger ways.
No, I agree with it.
Fans are really going to be happy with it. And speaking with the developers, I can see that it is a massive undertaking having the specific mode improved every single year. But I do feel for most players that spend a lot of time in Universe Mode, they're likely to feel that this is a lot like last year. However, there is more stability, there's more polish, the new match types, fewer bugs, but there's no grand changes moving this mode forward. Hopefully there's going to be more updates and fixes to Universe Mode before the launch of it. But the other big thing that came out was the details on the DLC and the Season Pass. So click right here for that video, going through everything we're gonna get. See?
Yeah, I feel like they can do small patches like that in the game, because that would definitely help. Because like for a person that plays Universe Mode, because like when I don't do the My GM or the cards or none of that. My faction, I don't do none of that. I don't play none of that. I'm not into that. My main thing is like the My Rise, play the showcase, and then dive right into the Universe Mode and start my stories and stuff. So it's like small things like that I'm hoping that they do fix for Universe Mode, because that would definitely be cool for them to fix that stuff like that. And I feel like they could put that like small things like that in patches to help the game, especially Universe Mode, because like it does feel the same. But like he was saying, it does feel the same, but you do have like them little small things that it does help, like the new cutscenes, the special referee, the casket match, the ambulance match. Like promos is like one big thing is that they need to add promos, and I'm telling you, do like interview segments, because that's a lot of big things for WWE right now. Like that's mainly like majority of what they do on television is like promos. Because I miss like, I don't know if y'all remember, what is it? I forget which 2K game it was, where I think it was like 2K13? No. 16? Maybe 15? Or 17? I cannot remember. It was one of them where like in Universe Mode, you and your rivalry they would fight each other, have the cutscenes, and they would make like a little small promo package and show it before like the characters would face off at the pay-per-view. Like before their match would come, they would show like these two, like say Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes was fighting each other. They'd show like promo scenes and cutscenes of like them fighting each other, hitting each other from behind, doing contracts and all that stuff. I forget which 2K game it was. Let me know in the comments if y'all know which one it is. I'm going to have to find it, and I'm going to put it in the description. Because I forget which game it was where you would have like promo packages and they would show you like the characters fighting each other, and they'd put it like a little small neat promo package, and it'd be like in black and gray, I think. Man, I used to love that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's been your boy, Red Arrow. I want to thank y'all for coming by the Quivel. I'm definitely ready for the universe mode. It's like I kind of low-key just want to dive right into universe mode, bro. Another thing I wish they would bring back is the jukebox. You remember like we got jukebox. You remember like I think it was the analog stick where like we wanted to switch a song, you can just click it and it'll switch the song. They had that in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, and I missed that where you could just hit the button, switch the song. Cause I don't like where they have it where it's like, yeah, I can set my songs, but what if I'm like in the mood to hear like Cody Rhodes song right now, and I'm listening to CM Punk song and I want to switch it? They need to add that back where you can do that. And I feel like that's something that they can patch that in too. If they don't put it in 2K25, I feel like that's something they can patch in the game. But let me know your thoughts in the comments in the universe mode. Are y'all excited for it? Are y'all happy? What y'all think about it? Is it if? I'm like in the middle where it's like, I'm disappointed, but I'm also excited. Where it's like the small stuff I wish we could get, but it could be. Who knows? We could get them in the patch. They can patch it and put it in there. Like the little small things, it matters for universe mode because universe mode is like the biggest thing, but they don't show a lot of love to it. So that's what I'm hoping we do get little small patches and stuff for it. But that's my thoughts and my comments on it. Yeah. My arrowheads, y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all get your arrow. Shoot it at the like button. Shoot it at the subscribe button. Become a member of the Arrowheads. And I want to thank y'all coming by the Quivel. It's been your boy Red Arrow, the Archer of Truth. And I'll see y'all for the next video. Take care. Make sure y'all get y'all arrow. Pull that boy. Shoot it right at the like button, subscribe button, and become a member of the Arrowheads.